Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Hawaii in Real Life. We're here at Madre Chocolates in Kailua, and we just got finished watching the segment on Nonstop, right? So we're going to get to know the people behind the chocolate. So, tell me a little bit about yourselves. How long have you been in business? How'd you get started? Have you always been in chocolate?
No, we haven't. Actually, we took a lot of different roads to get here, huh? Kristen, where'd you start?
I started in the pastry kitchen, making mostly wedding cakes.
Award-winning.
Yes. Well, and I worked in a pastry kitchen doing desserts also. So not just cakes, but also plated desserts.
And even a little chocolate factory work in Switzerland as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we were lucky to get her as part of our team. I actually started working out in the jungles of the Amazon in a lot of areas where cacao is grown, Bolivia, Ecuador, Mexico, doing some work there to try to conserve the forest, and that's how I got interested in cacao, seeing the people there growing it. And then Nat came at it from a completely different angle too.
Yeah, I was getting my PhD, and a classmate asked me if I could write a book chapter about cacao and chocolate. I'm like, well, I like eating chocolate, but I don't really know anything about it. I was studying botany and ethnobotany, and she bugged me for a year, and I said, okay, I'll write it. And I did, and then all my friends were like, now you wrote about it, make some damn chocolate for us. So I started making it at home, just with like a food processor and a coffee grinder, and everyone loved it. And I said, make more. And then this guy called me up when he was living in Oaxaca, Mexico, and said, let's start a chocolate company in Oaxaca. I'm like, yes, I wanted to do that for so long. So that's how we all started. People not banging down the door to get some chocolate.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear the knocking on the camera there, but someone is actually knocking on the door.
They're coming.
We have a hard time keeping them out, but
yeah.
Are you gonna answer that?
No, it's okay.
We'll just leave them outside. Anyway, so how'd you get the idea to be here in Kailua and after Oaxaca? What brought you to Kailua to make chocolate?
Well, when I was living in New York and moved, that's where I started making the chocolate in my kitchen. And as soon as I got out here and I saw the cacao growing out here, saw the trees with the beautiful pods and the fruit pulp in the pods that tastes so great. It's like mango steams or ceviche or something. It's like, gotta make chocolate here. That's the place. And it's, like I said, the only state in the country you can make chocolate locally. So then met Dave while he was living here before Oaxaca, and then we did some parallel experiments while I was here, like formulating things, working with these little home stone chocolate grinders, and then he had the same equipment in Oaxaca, and I sent him a recipe, and he tried it out with some of the local cacao.
Yeah, so I was visiting farms, but we knew I was going to be coming back here. I followed my heart to Hawaii, probably like many people, after a certain young lady who is now my wife. But there's really no better place than the state of Hawaii to make chocolate, because we're the only place, one of the few places in the world where the chocolate makers live right down the road from the chocolate farmers.
That's pretty cool. So you can almost like formulate the plant to how you want it to be, or.
Right, and the chocolate farmers also get to eat some of the good chocolate.
Yes,
because
of their work, literally.
That's right, because many places, the way the chocolate industry usually happens is you have growers in Africa or in South America, they grow their cacao, work hard all year, and then they send it off to Europe or to North America where it's made into chocolate. The only state in the U.S. where cacao can be grown is Hawaii. And so here the farmers make it, we go visit them, we pick up the cacao, we bring it to our shop, and we roast it and stone grind it into chocolate. And then a couple of weeks later, we go back to the farm and we're sitting down and tasting it with the farmer and talking about what we like and maybe what they're going to do a little differently next year.
Neat.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
So within a few weeks of giving us the cacao, fermenting it, they can taste what the chocolate is like. So it's a better feedback loop. It's closing the loop, whereas normally it's not so much.
Oh, neat. Okay. And so I also understand that growing chocolate is kind of like growing wine grapes, right? There's a vintage every year is kind of different.
Totally. Yeah, there's terroir to the cacao for sure. And even we have
Nat using highfalutin words again.
So terroir is just like the soil, the climate conditions, the total ecology. So we even have 2 chocolates made from cacao from different islands, and they're going to taste totally different. So Hey, you're not allowed to look still.
Oh.
So taste that one.
Okay.
Why don't you describe it as you're melting it? Tell me what you think.
You got a piece of it.
Mind if I do? Which one is
This one.
Oh.
What? Oh, no.
Interesting. It's not mellow. It,
Potent flavors.
yeah, it's very potent. It's
You need to get a wine tasting wheel up for you.
Mhm.
Flavor descriptions.
Actually, this probably would be pretty good with wine.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes a little woody, but not
A little
not
nutty.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boosted flavor and
Mhm.
woody. That's from that's a chocolate made with cacao from right up the road here in Waiahole.
Oh, okay.
That's a Waiahole cacao. Once you try another single farm, so our Hawaiian chocolate
This one?
we make with cacao grown on one farm, and we process just the cacao from that one farm together, so you can taste the difference.
So these are only,
Mm.
what is it, 100 miles between Oahu and Big
Mhm.
Island, but totally different tasting,
Mhm.
right?
Okay,
So
good.
that's the terroir that we're
Yeah.
talking about. So you can imagine if you're going between Hawaii and Chiapas and Indonesia, that you're going to get even bigger differences.
Yeah. Okay, this one tastes. It's not sweet, but it is for some weird reason. It tastes a little fruity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get some cherry, right?
Yeah,
And that's
some cherry.
maybe some coffee.
Yep. This would definitely be good with the pork.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing actually a wine and chocolate pairing at the wine stop. When is that? August 28th?
Yeah, August 28th, we'll be doing a wine and chocolate pairing
Ooh.
event in class. You can
Okay.
check out madrechocolate.com for all the details on when and the wheres of that. And in the meantime, we got
Definitely.
something else.
What is this?
This is, we want you to taste this.
It's like
Just kind of chew on a corner of it.
We made this block for you.
This one's for you.
is it crab cake? we want a block of that for our cameraman.
No, we got another one for him too. Here you go, Russ. Ready?
Fetch.
Catch, buddy. We've made Russ eat so many different things today. You would not believe it. Russ did not know what he had coming at him.
So what is this?
You gotta tell us. You've had all the ingredients in it, so see if you can pick them apart.
Mm.
There's some that we're just talking about.
Mm. It is cherry-like.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's got, this one has some flavorings in it. I'll give you that hint.
Mm. Does it have the lily cord? No?
No.
I keep tasting the lily
Another
cord.
fruit, but it doesn't have anything besides cacao in it. How's that for a
Okay,
paradox?
so this
That
is
sounds like a riddle.
no. I went to visit the Wailoa Estates chocolate people, and I ate the raw fruit off the tree. And yeah, it tastes a little like lychee or mangosteen. So this is chocolate and cacao.
And nibs. We call it the triple cacao.
Oh, okay.
It's like the triple attack, because maybe most of you haven't seen the cacao pod, but when it's fresh, you got this really sweet, tangy fruit pulp that Melissa's talking about. So we process that and put it into our chocolate, which is also made from cacao. And then we also have you get the crunchiness in that when you bit into it.
That's the nibs that you got right here.
So 3 forms of this: the cacao triple attack, the tangy fruit pulp, and the cacao nibs, and the refined chocolate.
You get 3 flavors and 3 textures. So.
But you couldn't really sell this in the store, right? I mean, it looks like crab cake.
that's not
But
tempered.
this
though.
was-
we
this
tempered
is
it.
just what we-
It tastes super good.
But this is what we made for you guys to take home. So it's not going to be sold to anyone. This is your special home batch to take home and nibble on for the next couple of years.
I would guess because it's got all the different forms of cacao in it. It's like full of antioxidants.
Totally, yeah. This is, right about 7% is when you get the really super healthy chocolate, and this has got the 100% chocolate as well as 70% and then the fruit. So yeah, it's loaded with antioxidants, and you just eat at least a bar a day. You won't age at all.
Wow, so all I gotta do is eat this and then rub some of that into my face tonight, and tomorrow I'll wake up looking.
Can you guess how old I am?
That's
You're
actually,
14.
he's actually 95.
I just make
But
sure
he
to
eats
eat
a lot
one
of
of those
chocolate.
a day.
Yeah. There you go, people. Eat all the cacao you can. Perhaps Park Rat should be eating some of this. Look how happy he is behind the camera.
That's right, Russ. We got yours here too, waiting for you. Don't you worry.
Anyway, so if you want to check out Madre Chocolates, they have their bars sold in stores, right?
Oh yeah, all over
Absolutely.
the state.
Okay.
And a bunch of farmers markets, Hawaii Kai, Haleiwa.
In town, you can get us at the Wine Stop.
Okay.
Great wine selection, King Street. Mercado de la Raza, best
Oh,
salsa
okay.
in Hawaii, and also they sell our chocolate.
Okay.
And fresh tamales.
And wonderful
Yes.
fresh tamales. Who else has his tamuras? Has
Okay.
our chocolate.
Kale's Natural Foods and Hawaii Kai.
Oh,
The Source Natural Foods here in Kailua. So we got all the different corners of the island. It looks like we'll be up in Haleiwa soon as well.
cool.
We're at the farmer's market, but also
Uh-huh.
at a couple stores. So
All right.
we shouldn't be far from
Okay, so check them out, Madre Chocolates, at all the places that they mentioned. Go online to madrechocolates.com. Follow them on Twitter at Madre Chocolates and Facebook at
Madre
Chocolates.
And please pledge to our Kickstarter campaign if you can. Help us make even more great chocolate.
Sounds good.
Thank you.